What is up, mi gente? Coming to you live from my comfy floor. I just got the Owlcrate May box and I can't wait to open it. So we're gonna open it right now. Literally just went to my mailbox and we're gonna unbox it together. So the reason I got this box because I had it under good authority that this is a book that I really liked. I read the arc, I absolutely loved it. Now Owlcrate also features items, so this is not a book only box. Normally, like with my Fairy adult box subscription, I only go for the book. Owlcrate has not yet offered that option. I know they're in the works, and I know they're also working on an adult box since it's been highly requested. So here she is. I just tore open the tape, so we're gonna try to open it. And there, this is, if you've never gotten an Owlcrate, this is what it looks like. It gives you all of the deets on here. Their theme is against all odds, and here's the spoiler warnings. So it's gonna talk about every single item, so let's just open it and then read after. Let's see. So if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, I noticed they made a collection of Lord of the Rings bowls and they said they would feature another one. I did enjoy Lord of the Rings. I started the first book, I never finished it. I definitely love the movies. So we're just gonna open her up, and here she is. Rohan bowl. So it's really nice quality, I have to say. Like, it feels legit. Again, I'm not like super into, and let's focus this more. I'm not super into the lore. Like, I haven't read it, so I don't really know what all of these symbols mean. But if you're a fan, here it is. I'm gonna put it back inside the box because I'll probably gift it or resell this bowl, since I know there are collectors out there who love this bowl collection, but are not actively subscribing, and so they just buy it secondhand. Okay, next we have this. Seal your secrets and stories with bookish elegance with this wax seal kit inspired by Dance of Thieves. So Dance of Thieves I still have on my TBR and I have not yet read it. So it looks like it's a wax seal. I don't even know how you open this. So here it is, the wax seal kit, and it makes sense because they say this book is about a rival journalist and letters they write to each other. Looks really pretty. Let's see if I can focus it for you. It's like a book with little flowers coming out. If I'm refocusing bad on and off, my bad. It looks good from my viewfinder, but it might be wrong. And of course, they always have a limited edition pin. This one is from We Hunt the Flame. Let's open it carefully. Ooh, it looks like it actually opens. It does. What a cool pin. I've never seen them do that before. This book is also my TBR, not my physical one, thankfully. Closed. Open. This is a cool pen. I really like this pen. I like that it does something. Also, ignore my awful nails if you're triggered by them. Now it looks like we have like a pencil set. It says, sometimes only through a story can the truth be heard. Just like the girl who fell beneath the sea vibes. It says, stories are an escape from the truths of the world and the only way to see them clearly. Oh, this is cool. It's like a double layered pencil holder, I'm guessing. So this goes in there. So again, this is the inside. This is the outside. So far, everything's pretty cool. Now we have transparent bookmarks. Cool. I definitely keep these because I don't have some like this. Transparent. Ooh, that is so pretty. It's giving like stained glass windows type of thing. Here they are. I don't know what it's inspired by. Maybe Magic Steeped in Poison, or also Girl Beneath the Sea, or something else. I probably haven't read it because I really don't recognize it, but they're really pretty. They're really cool. What a cool design. Okay, and now here we go for the book. I was right, you guys. So we're gonna see what this looks like because I wasn't a humongous fan of the original covers. They said they were gonna completely redesign this book and also do a reverse dust jacket, and for the first time ever feature some stenciled edges. So I was really excited about that because Owlcrate has been stepping up their game. If you've noticed their last few editions, they're pretty freaking beautiful. Here it is. Oh, she's heavy. She's heavy. So yes, the book is Divine Rivals. I read this arc featured in my Books and Blush for April and published in May. I love this story. Found out that Rebecca Ross is one of my favorite authors now because the way she writes is beautiful. Her writing is spectacular. I wasn't necessarily blown away by the uniqueness of the story or anything like that. It was charming. It has war, journalist, centers around god lore, but there's not really much of it throughout the story. It's like sprinkled in there, but her writing made this story a whole other thing. Like, it took it to the next level. I loved it so much. When I saw the original cover, it wasn't like my super favorite, although I probably will get something like it too, because I would happily own 2 versions of this book. I wasn't sure what this version would look like, and so here she is now. So let's just show it to you. So it features a typewriter, which is actually really important in the story. It has the title on the side, which I really love because I get so sad when books don't have the title on the sides, you know, like bring that back. Bring that back to 2000 and something. The back also has a quote. I apologize for the super bright. So it also has a quote in the back, and it has all of these gorgeous irises and like ink blot I can see. And then the edges, you guys. The edges are beautiful. It is a design on all 3 of the edges. And I actually forgot that they said they also featured a sewn in bookmark, you know, like ribbon mark. So these are the edges. So beautiful. Such a pretty color. I didn't expect them to go pink. We still have a lot to explore in this book. So I'm just gonna take off the cover and not spoil myself because I really want to thoroughly enjoy this. So it has end papers as well, which are the designs here. I also believe this book has an extra chapter. I'm not quite sure. That looks beautiful when you open it though. It's like a light pink as you're reading on each edge. I don't know if you can see it, like reflects a little bit. Okay, so this is what the naked spine looks like. I always live for a naked spine that has some design on it. It still has the title and it has something in the back, which I also really like. I love when, you know, they create a little something extra. So the front says, even in the silence, I hope you will find the words you need to share. So good. If you've read this, you know what I'm talking about. The third outlet made especially for DEW. Aw, I know, yeah, again, you have to read it to understand what they're talking about here. Still true to its color. So now let's look at the reversed dust jacket. Of course, they normally feature some character art. So here it is in all its glory. I'm guessing it's Iris and what's his name again? Iris and Roman. So this is Iris and Roman. I'm guessing in the Gazette when they're still there together. So this is what it looks like, you know, and I was really hoping for something different because I have so many black books, you know, and I love the black covers when they have a beautiful design, but when you have so many like black dominant covers on your shelf, it can look a little gloomy. And so it's really nice to have something that, you know, is colorful and different. So again, this is the redesigned cover they made. This is the reverse, and of course we have the ribbon. So here's the ribbon for your bookmark, you know, to just mark your book and mark where you left off. I want to see what this book looks like with its reversed dust jacket only. I highly recommend this book. The author is very loved for A River Enchanted. That storyline didn't appeal to me right away, but now that I've read her writing, I think Rebecca Ross can convince me to read any story she writes just because of her writing. Just because her writing is that good. And it's been a while since I've encountered an author who writes so beautiful, like lyrical, poet-like. She had me hanging on to every single sentence in her book, just because of her writing. So here it is in its reversed dust jacket form. I think it's cool. It's very dark, academia-esque when you have the reverse dust jacket on. I would have preferred this be like the front than the back, but pretty cool. So we're just gonna return it. Yeah, there's our pretty iris colored book with its edges, the first of Owlcrate's kind. What do you think? Do you like this more than the original? Would you prefer the original book cover? It comes with a little Q&A with the author Rebecca Ross that they are featuring in this little cute book. And look, they even show you the regular versus the redesign. There's the original and there's the redesign. Very, very different. When they said redesign, they really redesigned it. I read that the artist who made their classics paperback that they've been including in some boxes also designed this, and I can definitely see the inspiration and their artistic touch there, their own style in there. So let's see if we guessed right. So we have a Lord of the Rings bowl. We have Dance of Thieves wax seal. The bookmark tin is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. So it's actually meant to hold your bookmarks, which would be so cool because I collect bookmarks and I have so many of them. I just have them in this little folder thing, but it would be so cool to put them inside a tin. So I'm gonna see if I can fit them or how many I can fit. So our bookmarks are inspired by A Magic Steeped in Poison, but also Daughter of the Moon Goddess and Six Crimson Cranes. Daughter of a Moon Goddess is on my TBR. Six Crimson Cranes, not yet, but if you recommend it, if you think I should read it, I will definitely add it. And the enamel pin, like we said, is We Hunt the Flame. Again, Divine Rivals is the book featuring rival journalist. This is definitely an enemies to lovers. It's so beautiful. I can't get over the story. If you want more in-depth conversation about it, you should definitely check out my Books and Blush because I definitely go into it a lot more. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. You know, whether you like the original or this one more. I definitely am a sucker for gorgeous edges and I can't wait to see this one on my shelf. And I believe it's also signed. There it is. So this one, usually they include a letter from the author, and it looks like now they're printing the letter in the book and then they have her own page of writing. This signed first edition is printed exclusively for Owlcrate. So it's definitely a completely different design than I am used to with Owlcrate because I subscribed to them years ago before figuring out like I don't like to be surprised as often as I actually thought I would. This is a really beautiful edition, really beautiful book. Please pick this book up. You'll love her writing. So lyrical, so poetic, so enchanting. I hope one day to meet Rebecca Ross and hear her talk about her writing process and maybe get my books personalized by her. A River Enchanted is coming up next in my TBR. I hope you enjoyed. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all of that good stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me and I will see you in the next video. Bye!